the Yankees and Rays will play the rubber match of their three-game series at Yankee Stadium. A lot happened in last night's game, which led to 3 suspensions. I really don't understand these suspensions at all, at least 2 of them. Chapman hasn't had great control this season, so there's no reason to believe that he threw at Brosseau last night. And if MLB actually thought he had intent, he would have got a lot more than 3 games. And Boone did nothing to deserve a suspension. MLB just kind of threw him in there with Cash. And Kevin Cash admitted to one of his players intentionally hitting a Yankee a few years ago, and he also threatened the Yankees by saying that he has plenty of guys that throw 98 miles an hour. Now, as a Yankee fan, I know I'm biased, but I don't agree with any of this. Okay, there is a game to play as well. There's the Rays lineup. They'll be pitching Charlie Morton. There's the Yankees lineup. They'll be pitching Jordan Montgomery. Another reminder that the second episode of our Vanderbilt Baseball Breakdown series will be coming out later this week. Click the card on the top right of the screen to watch the first episode. Alright, let's get into the action, starting with the top of the first. Margot line one down the left field line for a base hit. It rolled to the wall as Margot had a double to lead off the ball game. Arozarena drilled one in the air to deep left field. Gardner went back. He looked up, and this one was gone. Randy Arozarena hit a 2-run home run into the seats and left to give the Rays an immediate 2-0 lead. Meadows line one down the right field line for a base hit. Talkman got the ball in quickly, and Meadows stopped at first with a single. Brosseau drilled one in the air to deep left field, and there was no doubt about this one. All Gardner could do was turn and watch as Michael Brosseau hit a 2-run home run to give the Rays a 4-0 lead. Adames lined one down the right field line, and Talkman had to play it on a hop. Adames hustled out of the box, and he got to second with a double as there was still nobody out in the inning. Wendell struck out swinging for the first out of the ball game. Renfroe struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Smith's swing hit Sanchez's glove, and catcher's interference was called to put 2 on with 2 away. Lowe worked the count full and walked to load the bases with 2 away and end the day for Jordan Montgomery. Nick Nelson came in for the Yankees. Margot swung at the first pitch and popped it in the air to right. Talkman made the play to finally end the inning. DJ hit one on the ground to second, and Brosseau made the play for the first out of the inning. With Voit at bat, the umpires called everybody off the field to delay the game. Why, you ask? Somebody was flying a drone over the field. The umpires ended up calling their higher-ups to decide what would happen. After about a 5-minute delay, they resumed play with Voit up in a 1-1 count. Voit hit one on the ground to third, and Wendell made the play for the second out of the inning. Hicks worked a 2-out walk, bat flip, to keep the inning going for the Yankees. Frazier struck out swinging, but the ball got away from Smith. Frazier hustled to first, and he reached on the wild pitch to put 2 on with 2 away. Gio lined one, but right at Wendell to end the inning. Arozarena worked the count full and walked to begin the top of the second. Meadows also walked to put 2 on with nobody out. Brosseau lined one, and Gio made a diving play for the first out of the inning. Adames struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Wendell hit one on the ground to second, and DJ made the play to end the inning as Nelson worked out of the jam. Talkman struck out swinging for the first out of the bottom of the second. Sanchez struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Gardner struck out swinging to end the inning as Morton struck out the side. Renfroe struck out swinging for the first out of the inning. Smith hit one on the ground to third, and Gio made the play for the second out of the inning. Lowe worked the count full and walked, which ended the day for Nelson. Holder came in for the Yankees. The 1-2 pitch got away from Sanchez, and Lowe moved up to second. Margot hit one in the air to left, and Gardner made the play to end the inning. Wade worked a 4-pitch walk to begin the third, and this ended the day for Morton, who was on a pitch limit. Curtis came in for the Rays. With Wade running, DJ lined the 3-2 pitch right at Arozarena. Wade had already rounded second, so he was doubled off at first, as there were now 2 outs and nobody on. Voit lined one hard into left, but Arozarena was positioned perfectly to make the play and end the inning. Arozarena struck out swinging to begin the top of the fourth. Meadows struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Brosseau drilled one in the air to deep right center field, and once again there was no doubt about this one. He hit his second home run of the game to give the Rays a 5-0 lead. Adames popped one high in the air to left. Wade drifted back onto the outfield grass to make the play and end the inning. Hicks struck out swinging on a fastball right down the middle for the first out of the inning. Frazier worked the count full and walked to give the Yankees a 1-out base runner. Gio hit one high in the air to deep right field. Renfroe went back, onto the track. He looked up and the ball was off the wall. Frazier stopped at third, and Gio went to second with a double for the Yankees' first hit of the game. Tauchman struck out swinging as he failed to drive home a run with a runner on third and less than 2 outs. Not surprisingly, Sanchez struck out swinging to end the inning as he continues to be a huge liability for the Yankees. Ben Heller came in for the fifth, and he got Wendell to fly out to left for the first out of the inning. Heller hit Renfroe on the first pitch of the at-bat. You could tell from his reaction that wasn't intentional. Heller is a young pitcher who has had control issues at times. He's not trying to hit anybody there. The umpires talked about it, and they threw him out of the game. If you ask me, that's absolute bull. Heller is not trying to hit anybody there. The umpires just have no feel for a situation and just cost the Yankees of a pitcher in a game that their starter only went 2/3 of an inning. They'd have to go to the bullpen again and brought in Luis Cessa. The 2-1 pitch got away from Sanchez, and Renfroe moved up to third. Smith looped one towards the middle, and DJ made a great diving play for the second out of the inning. Lau struck out swinging to end the inning. Gardner hit one on the ground to the left side, and with the shift on, he would reach with an infield single. Wade popped a 3-2 pitch up in the infield. Adames made the play for the first out of the inning. This ended the day for Curtis as Castillo came in for the Rays. DJ struck out looking for the second out of the inning. Voit hit one on the ground to third. Wendell went the short way to end the inning. Margot hit one on the ground to short, and Wade made the play for the first out of the inning. Arozarena tapped one slowly to first. Voit flipped to Cessa covering for the second out of the inning. Meadows hit one in the air to center, and Hicks made the play to end a 1-2-3 inning for Cessa. Hicks grounded out to Adames for the first out of the inning. Frazier hit one high in the air to deep left field. Arozarena looked up, and it hit the foul pole. Clint Frazier hit a solo home run to put the Yankees on the board and make it a 5-1 game. Gio lined one into right field for a base hit, his second of the game. This ended the day for Castillo as Aaron Loup came in for the Rays. Tauchman struck out looking for the second out of the inning. He's really been struggling lately, too. After that hot start he had, he really hasn't done much. Sanchez worked a walk on a pitch that almost hit him. I wonder if they would have thrown Loup out of the game if Sanchez didn't get out of the way of that pitch. Dumb umpires. Gardner rolled one slowly on the ground to second. He hustled down the line, but was still called out on a very close play to end the inning, and the Yankees did not challenge. Brosseau grounded one slowly up the middle, and DJ made the play for the first out of the inning. Adames worked the count full and walked with one away. Wendell tapped one back to the mound, and Cessa made the play at first for the second out. Renfroe hit one on the ground to third, and Gio made the play to end the inning. Wade tried to bunt for a hit, but he pushed it right to Loup for the first out. The Rays went to the bullpen with the lineup turning over and brought in Sledges. LeMahieu tapped one slowly to third, and Wendell made the easy play as DJ really had no interest in running out that ground ball. Voit struck out swinging to end the inning as the Yankees' offense continues to do nothing. You know, they've really had no energy at all tonight. Who cares if you go down 4-0 early? That doesn't mean you feel bad for yourself and give up before you even come up to bat. If you lose this game, you really have no shot at the AL East. Guess they really don't care. Susugo came in as a pinch hitter, and he lined a base hit into right to begin the 8th against Ottavino. Lowe struck out looking for the first out of the inning. Margot hit one on the ground to third. They got the force at second, but he runs too well to double up. Margot ran on the 1-0 pitch to Kiermaier, and he stole second base. Kiermaier is pinch hitting for Arozarena. Kiermaier struck out swinging to end the inning. The bullpen definitely did their job today. Wish I could say the same about the offense. The Yankees went down 1-2-3 in the 8th. Green got the first 2 outs of the 9th, gave up an infield single to Adames, who hustled down the line, and got Wendell to hit one right back to him to end the inning. Tauchman swung at the first pitch of the 9th and popped it up. It stayed in play for Wendell to make the play for the first out. Look who finally got a base hit. Couldn't do it with runners in scoring position. He waited until there was 1 out in the 9th of a 4-run game. The Rays went to the bullpen and brought in Pete Fairbanks. Gardner lined one that hit Fairbanks. They got Sanchez at second, but couldn't turn 2 to end the game. I wonder if they'll throw Gardner out of the game for hitting him with that line drive. Yeah, I'm still mad at the umpires. Ford worked the count full and walked with an interesting bat flip to extend the game a little bit longer. DJ lined one back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Gardner came in to score to make it 5-2, but more importantly, it brought up the tying run with 2 outs in the 9th. Voit lined one up the middle, but right to Brosseau, who made the play to end the ball game. The Rays beat the Yankees 5-2 to win the series and make it very hard for the Yankees to win the AL East. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you're probably a Rays fan, but like and subscribe either way. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Subway series.